steak dinner to get hijacked either. When I moved into Crestwood Grove, it felt like I had stepped onto a movie set. Perfect hedges, mailboxes that matched like soldiers in a drill, and residents who waved with just enough warmth to seem polite, but not enough to actually care. I'm a software engineer, mostly glued to my laptop all day, and food delivery is one of the small luxuries that keep me sane through 14-hour coding sprints. My new home was supposed to be peace and convenience in a neat little package. Then came Gloria Baines, president of the HOA, a woman who could spot a weed from 50 feet and quote community bylaws like scripture. Early 60s, platinum bob haircut, always in crisp pastel suits like she was running for suburban office. She gave me a welcome packet within an hour of my moving truck pulling away, and I swear she highlighted passages. I smiled, nodded, said all the right things, but something about her eyes too sharp, too cold, made it clear this woman didn't enforce rules. She was the rules. Everything was fine for a few weeks. I worked, I ordered food, I kept to myself. One Friday night, completely fried from back-to-back deadlines, I ordered from a steakhouse downtown $75 worth of comfort food bone-in ribeye, truffle fries, creme brulee. I was starving and had been thinking about that meal all day. I watched the driver approach on the app. Then, nothing. No doorbell. Just a notification delivered. But the photo didn't show my porch. My stomach dropped. I walked outside and scanned the street. That teal door 3 houses down looked familiar, the same one in the photo. I knew who lived there. I walked over, trying to stay calm. When Gloria opened the door, the scent of my ribeye slapped me in the face like a personal insult. She stood there, smiling politely, as if we were about to talk about landscaping. "Hi," I began. "I think my food was accidentally delivered here. Mind if I take it?" Her expression didn't change. "Oh dear," she said sweetly. "There's been no mistake. Deliveries after 6:00 p.m. violate Section 14.1 of the HOA guidelines. As president, I've confiscated it for the good of the community." Confiscated. Like it was contraband, not a damn dinner. I tried to reason with her. Told her I paid for it, showed her the receipt, even asked her nicely to just hand it over. She gave me a tight smile and said, "I've already disposed of it. You'll receive a notice tomorrow," then closed the door. I stood there, fuming and starving, trying to decide whether to scream or laugh. I ended up ordering a pizza instead. The next morning, like clockwork, a violation notice was in my mailbox. No mention of food delivery in the HOA documents I signed. But there it was, printed on Crestwood Grove letterhead, with Gloria's signature in bold. I let it slide. I didn't want a war, but then it happened again. And again. Any time I ordered food, it vanished. One driver said a nice lady told him I had canceled. Another said someone met him at the end of the driveway, claiming to be my wife. I lost nearly $300 in meals in a month. That wasn't a mistake. That was a pattern. So I set up a camera. A discreet little doorbell cam that captured everything. And just like I expected, there she was, Gloria Baines, swooping in like a hawk, intercepting deliveries with that same smug look, like she was saving the world. One time, she was in a bathrobe. Another time, in gardening gloves. Always some excuse health violations. Unauthorized vendors. community safety. When I showed the footage to the HOA board, I got blank stares and canned responses. One board member quietly told me that Gloria once threatened to fine him for putting up holiday lights a day too early. People were scared of her. She ran the neighborhood like a dictatorship in pearls, so I changed the game. One Saturday, I ordered from Le Marche, a French place uptown, known for their wine pairings and handmade pastries. I ordered big, imported cheeses, Wagyu, aged Bordeaux, over $500 worth of luxury boxed up like treasure. I watched from my window as the driver pulled up, and right on cue, Gloria strutted across her lawn like a soldier on a mission. The camera caught everything. Her stopping the driver, wagging a finger about fake rules, and walking away with my order in hand. I didn't say a word. I called the non-emergency police line, told them I had video evidence of repeated theft, and this time, the stolen goods exceeded $1,500. Within 20 minutes, 2 patrol cars pulled into the cul-de-sac. I watched as officers rang her bell. Gloria answered, at first confused, then clearly offended. She gestured furiously, no doubt pulling out the HOA president card. When one of the officers came to my house, I handed over the HOA documents. No mention of delivery restrictions. Then I played him the footage, not just that day, but weeks of evidence. He asked for the total value, $1,523.47. I replied, showing him the receipt. He raised his eyebrows and said, that qualifies as felony grand larceny. I watched them cuff her on her porch. Neighbors peeked through blinds. One gasped audibly. Gloria's face twisted from disbelief to horror as they read her rights. The same woman who once fined a family for sidewalk chalk was now being escorted into a cruiser. In the best part, they found all the food untouched in her fridge, bottles on the counter, like a criminal's trophy stash. An emergency HOA meeting was held the next night. Everyone came. And when it was my turn to speak, I didn't say a word. I played the videos, all of them. You could hear a pin drop. When they were done, the board voted unanimously to remove her, effective immediately. But the fallout didn't stop there. A few days later, there was a knock at my door. I opened it to find Gloria, drained of her usual confidence. No makeup, hunched shoulders, clutching a leather handbag like it might keep her standing. My lawyer said I need to repay what I took, she whispered, handing me an envelope. This covers the food and some extra. I took it, said thank you, but she didn't move, just stared, eyes darting between me and the envelope, waiting, maybe for forgiveness, maybe hoping I'd say it's all okay. I didn't. I looked at her and asked, was it worth it? Her composure cracked. You don't understand, she said. I gave everything to this neighborhood. I built this place. And now I might lose my real estate license over a stupid misunderstanding. I nodded. I just wanted to eat dinner without someone stealing it off my porch. My phone buzzed. I looked down. Excuse me. I said, that's my lunch. As I stepped past her, I saw the delivery driver walking up the path with a grin. Right on time, he said. You have no idea, I replied, taking the bag and closing the door behind me. Gloria never returned to the HOA board. An audit revealed she'd used HOA funds for community upgrades that just happened to match the ones in her backyard. Pergola, custom lighting, even a koi pond. She took a plea deal, avoided jail. But the felony conviction cost her license and her grip on power. The new board changed everything. Transparency, fair rules, actual accountability. And every time I hear the soft knock of a delivery on my porch, I smile. Not because of the food, but because I know it made it all the way to my door, untouched,